My hair story. From years of care to a beautiful farewell, I never imagined that one day the long hair I had taken care of for so many years, hair that felt like a part of who I am, would become something I would willingly let go of. I've kept my hair long for as long as I can remember. Ever since I was a teenager, I've loved the way it framed my face and flowed down my back. Every morning before going to work at the factory, I would carefully brush it, part it neatly, and tie it with a small rubber band. It became a little ritual, something I did every single day without thinking. A quiet moment that reminded me of who I am. People often complimented me. "Your hair is so smooth, so shiny, so healthy. How do you take care of it?" I'd smile and simply say, "I don't do much. I just wash it, keep it clean, and never dye it." To me, my hair wasn't just hair. It was something natural that grew with time, patiently, steadily, like life itself. You don't rush it, you just care for it and let it grow. Over the years, my hair grew longer and longer until it reached my waist. It went through everything with me: the long hours at work, the heat, the rain, the sweat, and the exhaustion. Yet it remained strong, silky, and full of life. But one day, I looked at myself in the mirror and felt something different. It wasn't sadness, it wasn't boredom. It was the feeling that maybe it was time to change. Not because I didn't love my long hair anymore, but because I wanted to give it a new purpose. I started thinking about people who might need it more than I do. Children who lost their hair during cancer treatment, women who wanted to regain confidence, or simply someone who would smile because of this hair. That night, I sat quietly and ran my fingers through my hair. Each strand carried years of memories, good days, tough days, laughter, and tears. And I whispered to myself, maybe it's time to let go. The next morning, I went to a small hair salon that I used to visit when I was younger. The same old mirror, the same familiar scent of shampoo and hair cream. The hairdresser looked surprised when I said, "I want to cut it short." "Are you sure?" she asked gently. I nodded with a smile. "Yes, I think it's time." She tied my hair into neat ponytails, one on each side, just above the shoulders. Then came the sound, snip, snip, snip. It was the sound of change. As the scissors cut through the strands, I felt a lightness spread through my heart. It wasn't pain or regret. It was freedom. I watched as the hair fell into her hands, soft, silky, dark, and full of stories. I smiled. It wasn't an ending. It was a beginning. When the hairdresser handed me the cut ponytails, I held them gently as if holding a memory. The hair was still warm from my body's touch. I could almost feel my past self smiling at me. The girl who once believed her beauty depended on how long her hair was. Now, I know beauty is not about length. It's about meaning. When I stepped out of the salon with my short hair, I felt lighter. Not only on the outside, but deep within. I looked at my reflection in the glass window and saw someone new, yet familiar. Someone ready for new experiences, new stories, and new dreams. I took pictures that day, before and after, with the hair still tied in my hand. Not to show off, but to remember this moment of change. Because sometimes, letting go of something beautiful doesn't mean losing it. It means passing it on. Some people might look at hair and see just hair. But I see time, patience, love, and care. Years of effort growing strand by strand. I plan to donate or sell my hair, and part of the money will go to help people in need, children, patients, or those struggling in life. It's not much, but it's something from my heart. When I hold the ponytail now, I don't see it as something I lost. I see it as a gift, something that will travel to someone else, maybe across the world, to make another person feel confident, happy, or simply beautiful again. Every strand of hair carries energy, the warmth of sunlight, the strength of hard work, and the gentleness of care. Whoever receives it, I hope they can feel that love too. Because this hair isn't just a product, it's a story of patience, change, and kindness. Now, when I look in the mirror, I still see myself, just a little different. My hair is shorter, yes, but my smile is bigger. And my heart feels full, knowing that something I once loved so much will now continue its journey with someone else. Sometimes cutting your hair isn't about losing. It's about beginning again. And so, to whoever holds this ponytail next, I hope you feel the care that went into every strand, the love that helped it grow, and the quiet strength that made me finally ready to let it go. Because behind this hair, there's a story, my story, and now it's yours too.